Imagine being punished not with death, but with being forgotten while still alive. Imagine falling in love and paying for it with 25 years of darkness. No sunlight. No human touch. No voice answering your screams. Only silence. And a locked door. This is not a movie. This is not a myth. This is the true story of Blanche Monnier. The woman locked in a room for 25 years. By her own family. Before we continue, take a moment. If stories like this matter to you, real stories the world tried to bury, make sure you subscribe. Because many of these voices were silenced once. We won't let them be silenced again. Blanche Monnier was born in 1849 in Poitiers, France, into a wealthy and highly respected family. Her mother, Louise Monnier, was known as a strict woman obsessed with reputation, honor, and social status. Her brother Marcel lived under the same roof. From the outside, the Monnier family looked flawless. Blanche was admired across the city. She was educated, gentle, and often described as beautiful. Many believed she would marry into another powerful family and live a comfortable, admired life. But Blanche wanted something else. She wanted love. In her mid-20s, Blanche fell in love with a man her family did not approve of. He was older. He did not carry the social prestige her mother demanded. To Louise Monnier, this relationship wasn't romance. It was shame. Blanche refused to give him up. And that refusal changed her fate forever. One day, Blanche simply disappeared. No wedding. No farewell. No explanation. People assumed she had traveled. Some believed she had joined a convent. Others thought she had died quietly, away from attention. Years passed. Decades passed. No one questioned it. Because the Monnier family was powerful, and respectable families were never suspected. But behind the walls of their home, a crime was unfolding in slow motion. Blanche had been locked inside a small room on the upper floor of the house. The windows were sealed. Heavy curtains blocked out any light. The door was locked every single day. She was not allowed to leave. She was not allowed to speak to anyone. Her crime. She loved someone her mother despised. At first, Blanche screamed. She begged. She cried. She believed someone would come. But days turned into months. Months turned into years. And hope slowly rotted in the dark. Her meals were pushed through the door, scraps, leftovers, barely enough to survive. The room filled with filth. Insects crawled freely. The stench became unbearable. Blanche lived in complete darkness for 25 years. No mirror. No voice. No calendar. Just time dissolving around her. While Blanche wasted away upstairs, life continued downstairs. Her mother entertained guests. Her brother lived freely. The world outside moved on, wars began and ended, and still Blanche remained locked away. At some point, Blanche stopped screaming. Not because she was calm, but because she was broken. Her body weakened. Her mind fractured. She became afraid of light. Afraid of sound. Afraid of the world she could no longer remember. And the most terrifying part. No one noticed she was missing. Until one letter. In 1901, police in Poitiers received an anonymous note. It was short and chilling. It said that a woman had been imprisoned in a house for decades, starving, forgotten, and slowly dying. The police didn't believe it at first. But they investigated anyway. When officers arrived at the Monnier home, nothing seemed unusual. A wealthy house. Clean rooms. Polite hosts. Until they forced open the door to the sealed room upstairs. What they found haunted them forever. Blanche Monnier lay on a filthy mattress. She weighed barely 25 kilograms. She was naked. Malnourished, covered in sores, surrounded by rot and insects. The light from the open door blinded her. She screamed. Not in anger, but in terror. She hadn't seen sunlight in 25 years. She was rescued immediately. Her mother was arrested on the spot but died shortly afterward. Her brother faced trial, but the punishment was shockingly light, causing outrage across France. Blanche was finally free. But freedom came too late. She could not adjust to the world. Noise overwhelmed her. Light terrified her. She could not live independently. She had survived captivity, but not without scars. Blanche spent the rest of her life in a psychiatric hospital. She died in 1913. Quietly. Almost forgotten again. This story shocks us not just because of its cruelty, but because it was hidden in plain sight. Because evil didn't wear a mask. It wore wealth. It wore respectability. It wore the word family. If this story moved you, if it stayed with you, please subscribe to the channel. Because history is full of voices that were locked away, erased, or ignored. And every subscription helps make sure these stories are never buried again. Blanche Monnier lost 25 years of her life. The least we can do is remember her name.